I'm Claudia Kay, and welcome back to my channel. You guys, it is Saturday, June something. I don't even know what the day is, but it is 72, sunny with a slight breeze. And I went to yard sales this morning. Went to yard sales yesterday morning. Got great stuff. I found great stuff for you guys. Great stuff. And I found one thing for me. Super, super excited. So I've got stuff on my lap. I have got stuff all over. Some of this we're going to unwrap together, but let me show you what's on my lap. So there were 2 of these Coca-Cola Christmas glasses. These are a nice size. And honestly, these will probably be going to my dad, who has a very large Coca-Cola collection. And my mom does not think he has these yet. So they don't have a company on the bottom, but there are 2 of these. And then, you guys, there are 6 of these. This is my kind of Christmas vintage right here. Now I already have some new to me that I bought last season. So these will be, they say Merry Christmas, and then they say Happy New Year right there. These will most likely be going up. Oh, I should know. It's not Libby. I should know what that symbol is. But these will most likely be going up in my Christmas and July sale. And everything that I don't sell in my Christmas and July sale will then go back into the tote and come back out again in November of this year. So there were 6 of these and there were 2 of these. And what's funny is they were in a Fiesta box. And it was not Fiesta on the inside. Okay, I gotta put these down. Oh, I'm squeezed in here because I've got boxes and bags and stuff everywhere. Oh, and we all know I don't have enough storage on my phone to edit anything. Okay, so I'm gonna start with what's right in front of me. And most of the garage sales we went to were fantastic. Prices were good. I don't think we went to any that were super overpriced. There was one where the price the lady had on her glassware was collector prices. So I couldn't buy anything for resale there, but the prices were fair if it was things you wanted to add to your personal collection. So like if she'd had some uranium glass and I was buying it for me, the price would have been fair. So I didn't get anything at that one. And then there were a couple that were just baby items, which normally I drive right on by, but we did stop at a couple, even though they had one had a stroller and one had a cradle, and sure enough, I shouldn't even have bothered. I know better. So some of these items are filthy, but sometimes those are the garage sales you get the best prices at, where you gotta dig through filthy stuff. So I got an amber wiener dog. Isn't that cute? He needs a good bath. But hand blown wiener dog. And then I got rattle alert or sound alert for your dogs. I never find these around here. Look at the image on there. This side's really rusty. But, and I don't even know how to price these because I've never found them before, but I picked it up. I wasn't gonna let it stay there. And here's the item that I bought for me. Louisa Alcott, Good Wives. And it'll go right there with my other Louisa Alcott books. So this one doesn't have a publisher date on it. And this is a sequel to Little Women, and I've never read this, I don't think. I read a lot of Louisa Alcott when I was younger. But the inside has a inscription that says 1943. So I don't know when the book was actually published, but so beautiful. I love Louisa Alcott, and so that will be going into my collection back there. I got this. It's empty, But talk about your rusty and crusty. Isn't that fantastic? There's where it would hang on the wall. And it's heavy. So picked that up. And as always, if there is something you see in one of my haul videos that you cannot live without, by all means, you can email me. It's Claudia, K-C-A-Y-E, vintage@gmail.com. And the inside is much nicer than the outside. So, and this did not have a date on it. No, just says made in the USA. So, if that will make your dreams come true, then by all means, you can email me and find out how much it would be. And I have not priced any of this stuff. I've not looked anything up yet. And these are a couple of things I've never sold or come across before, but could not pass them up. Got a little piece of Fenton. It's filthy. Fenton on the bottom, and I got a candlewick bowl. I'm fascinated by this, so I end up picking up candlewick anytime I see it, even though I know there's only a very specific amount of people that collect it. These are Federal glass. They have the shield on the bottom. They're just little juice glasses. They're not in fantastic shape, but they are stinking cute. So I'll see how they're gonna wash up. Don't know if that's dishwasher damage or just dust from sitting. So little juice glasses in blue and white. I got a great price on those, so those will not be very much when they go up for sale in a live sale. I've not done any research on this, but look at that. It's glass. It's amethyst glass. Yeah, the bottom does not say anything. The handle is a clear applied handle. I don't know. It was so cool. I had to get it. And then I haven't done any research on this either, but it's Royal Hager. And I'm assuming it's a watering can, because obviously it's ceramic. It does have a little bit of chippy chip right there, but nowhere else. That was the only spot. So, Royal Hager. Has it right there on the bottom. Look. Couldn't leave that behind. I didn't even know they did like a bright primary yellow, but how gorgeous is that? Love it, love it. Okay, so that's everything I've got sitting in front of me. I picked this up. Pretty sure that's a Hazel Atlas symbol on, yeah, Hazel Atlas. And I don't know. I mean, to me, this looks very 1970s with the symbols on it, and that looks like harvest gold to me. So 1970s maybe, but I don't know what its purpose. I mean, it's too big to be a drinking glass, but it's really too small. Maybe it had a lid, but for that price, I had to pick it up. That will be in a future sale. And then I had said I wasn't gonna buy any more lusterware because I didn't, but then I had somebody ask me. So I did pick up this piece, this little, we always like little feetsies on our bowls. So really pretty bowl there. And then I picked up a whole bag of gloves. And it looks like maybe there's a pair of the longer ones in here, the opera length. I had a pair of black ones that had been either my mom's or my grandmother's that I wore Oh, they're not quite that long. But I wore them all the time when I was in high school. Because, you know, I was a weirdo who dressed however I wanted. That hasn't changed. So yesterday, when I headed out, my nephew wanted to go with me because he's done with school now. And I was like, oh, he's going to peter out. He's not going to enjoy this. It won't be fun for him. He was fantastic. He loved it. We had so much fun together. So I've got these two little, it's metal. So I don't know, they're not marked. So I don't know if there'll be any interest in them. Oh, is that one got a marking? Made in, and it's worn off. What does this one say? Oh, that's weird. They both just say made in. So I don't know, but I picked those up, and then I picked this kid up. And this one says Master Lambton Lawrence. So I'm sure when I do a search, it'll come up what company made that. Oh, and I did get me a frame. I still need one more frame, but I think this is going to go well with, I've got a project over there. It's going to need some putting back together, but it was 50 cents. So picked that up for me. So anyway, my nephew went with me. He was on the hunt for Legos and an original Rubik's Cube. He wants one from like when I was a kid. I got a little blue Lord's Supper plate. So I don't know if anybody will be interested, but it's blue glass, and blue glass is really popular right now. So I picked that up. We found no Legos at all, none. And I know why, because in our area, there are, because I've bumped into them before, there are some men that hit the garage sales. They show up a half hour to an hour before garage sales open. And when I used to run my garage sales, I would hate that when people showed up early. But they'll show up early and they will buy out any video games, any Legos, any of that kind of stuff that you've got. And they're kind of hardcore about it. So if I see them, I just walk the other way. I try to avoid them. I stay out of their way until they've picked what they wanted and moved on to the next garage sale. Unfortunately, sometimes we are on the same garage sale route. And I can't be hardcore like that. If there's somebody who's interested in something and we get to the table at the same time, I'm gonna let them go first. And if they wanna buy it, then, you know, I let them. And I never try and talk people down on their prices. If they've got things priced, I'm gonna pay what they've got it priced. I don't know. Maybe I will grow to be more ruthless. I don't know. But that's why we did not find any of the kind of stuff he was looking for. But he was still really good about it. We were out about 3 hours and then headed home at lunchtime. And then today he didn't go with me. I went with my niece that I usually do my sourcing with. And we did find a Rubik's Cube type thing. It was by the Rubik's Cube company, but it was a long, instead of a square, it was a rectangle. So I picked it up for him and I took it home to him and he was so excited. So that's who I was with the last couple of days. I found this smoky blue vase. I mean, it needs cleaned, but I don't know who made it. I don't know, how old. Is that oh, I think there's a crack. And I wonder if that happened. Well, now I have a new blue smoky vase. I wonder if that happened in the car. Ah, that's a bummer. Sometimes things get banged around no matter how careful you are. Okay, then I picked these up. These were originally from Kmart. I recognize the sticker. I worked at Kmart when I was 16 back in 1989. So I love this saying, and I actually had this hung on my wall when my kids were little. Rockabye baby, cleaning and scrubbing can wait till tomorrow, for babies grow up, we've learned to our sorrow. So quiet down cobwebs, dust go to sleep. I'm rocking my baby, and babies don't keep. So picked both of those up. I think this is always a good reminder to a new mom to just not worry about the house being dirty, slow down and enjoy this small, short time when they're that little. So got those for future sale. Picked this up just because it's signed. I haven't done any research yet. I mean, the frame is in terrible shape and it's incredibly old looking, but I don't know how old it actually is, but I haven't researched it at all. But if worst comes to worst, I think it's pretty. And I'll hang it in a spot on one of my walls. But here's the back. So I've got to do some research on that. Here it is again if you want to see the signature. So I don't know anything about that yet, but I picked that up today. My niece didn't get a whole lot today. I mean, she wasn't really on the hunt for anything specific. She was just mostly hanging out with me. Just one single shaker. But it's this little fox. Isn't that adorable? I couldn't leave it. So little fox, you know, it's got a little chippy chip right there. But how stinking cute is that? He's like, please take me home. Okay. Picked these up. My grandmother and then my mom had these when I was growing up. These match my kitchen, but I don't need another set, so these will go into a future sale. Yeah, they're all there. Quarter teaspoon, half teaspoon, teaspoon, and tablespoon. This set made a 2 tablespoon, which was the coffee measure size from, I remember that from when I was a kid. And my dad says they still have the 2 tablespoon, even though he didn't think they had the rest of them. Gotta be careful because there's just, ooh. Breakable breakables. I found another piece of blue glass, just a little. I have this one in yellow up for sale. And now I'll have blue and yellow. So that's fun. And then I picked these up. I like to pick up the little copper. These go in, so I got myself 2 things because these go in my bathroom. So I think those were $1.25. I wonder why that one. Oh, because it's got the little ladle. How fun is that? I'm gonna take that out and look at it. Oh, little ladle. I always wanted to build one of those Victorian doll houses and furnish it. I just thought that would be so cool. Here's the little, it's missing its, I'm assuming it would have had, but then I don't know. Anyway, those are for my bathroom. But I always thought when building one of those Victorian doll houses and furnishing it and carpeting it and doing the wallpaper, oh, I always wanted to do that. My ex-husband's grandmother, who raised him, she had built some of those doll houses, and she had one that was built, and she had told my daughter, who was her only great-granddaughter, that she could have it when she passed away. She didn't get it. He didn't give it to her. I don't know why. I have a treasure chest. Isn't that fun? So I haven't looked this up either, but this is Terrace Ceramics. It was a nice size bank, so got that one. Oh, I'm running out of room to put things. A little stone carved toucan. Isn't that cute? Ooh, I'm trying not to whack things together. I've got a lot, you guys. A lot. Oh, that's the lid to something else. Put it there. Ho-ho. I am like 99% sure this is Viking. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, it's so good. So good. So pretty sure this is Persimmon Viking. It's this size. I know when I hold it up this close, it looks really big, but whoo, so beautiful. I'm running out of room to set things. And I don't want anything fragile. Okay, now this piece, you guys, this, I think this was my favorite find from yesterday. Look, it's silver crest. Isn't that glorious? So I haven't even looked up the pattern yet. When I picked this up, she's like, oh, my mom will be so happy you're buying that. She's 99. And I'm like, apparently that's where you get the good stuff from. Could not find any chips or cracks on this. You know, it's hard when you're standing in a garage with just daylight to see, like that vase, to see if there's a crack on something. So, ooh, I don't even know where to set this. So that was, I think, my best find from yesterday was that, ooh, it's just so good. So I have to look up and see, you know, I mean, it's gotta be Fenton, right? But this pattern on here, it's so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So I think that was my favorite find from yesterday. Oh, I got too much stuff, you guys. No, I didn't. I did not get too much stuff. But I have a lot. Now I need to shift things. Oh, it's up there. Okay. So that bag is empty. So just one more bag. Yep. I think that was everything. Last time I did a haul, I actually forgot to show you guys two things. So we got this, which has two different prices on it, so I'm not sure what I paid for it. It's a money sorter. I think it's all there. But it's a piano. How fun is that? And then, oh, so this is cool because 2 weeks ago when I was out thrifting for my birthday, I found the bottom of a Stars and Bars fairy lamp. And even though I swore I wasn't gonna buy any more pieces and parts to fairy lamps, I did. Now I have a married fairy lamp. Isn't that fun? So unless somebody really, really, really wants it, this will be mine too. But found this today, found this almost 3 weeks ago. So that was exciting. Ooh, to be able to put two pieces together. And then my favorite find from today So this will probably be in Monday's Glass with Class. Needs a little bit of a scrub, but that's one of the little, I think Nikki calls these the pickle fairy things. So it had a candle in it. And looks like I don't know, something fall. Like the colors don't even go together, but it was in it when I bought it. So that's my haul, y'all. Oh, I think I got some fantastic things. I'm super excited. Probably all of this except for the Christmas items will be up in sales this week. Yeah. So I've got to do a little research on everything. And what I do is once I get everything home, I put it all into my inventory. And instead of trying to keep track of what every item costs, because sometimes when you go to a yard sale or garage sale, they don't even have things marked. And sometimes when you go up to the register, they go, oh, just give me $5 for that, even though it may have been like $6.25 or something. So instead of trying to keep track of every little thing, what I do is I keep track of how much money I spent. And then I do a cost average. It all goes into my inventory book. I do a cost average so I know exactly how much I'm making on each item. So obviously doing a cost average, you know, you're gonna make way more on some of the items. Some of the items like these, you'll make what looks like less, but because it's a cost average overall, you know, it all evens out. Just like the crazy lamp lady starting everything, I think, at $4 on her eBay. You know, in the end, it all evens out. And sometimes you make a fantastic profit and sometimes you make just a tiny profit. But so that's it. That's my haul. I have sales on Monday at 1 p.m. All these times are Eastern times. 1 p.m. Eastern, Glass with Class, and that rotates between my channel and Black Dog Vintage and Antique. And we keep it short. You can come learn about glass. This week we'll be talking about uranium glass, and the next week after that we'll be talking about milk glass. So it's gonna be on my channel this Monday. And then we just sell 10 items each. So we try to keep it at an hour. You can take your lunch break with us, cut your Monday in half with some beautiful glass and learn a little bit, chat with us. Wednesday mornings, I do a sale and a chat. Sometimes I have a guest, sometimes I don't. That's 10 a.m. Eastern. And then Thursday evenings at 6, do a sale. Although I'm kind of wondering, because it's summer and you know, people have a lot more going on, if maybe I should just take a hiatus from that for the summer. So if you have an opinion about whether or not I should take a break on Thursday evenings for the summer, pop it down below. Let me know what you think. When I started out with my Thursday evening sales, I think back in January, it was when I started my Thursday evening sale, there wasn't anybody else on Thursday evenings. So, and Kathy, Picasso Cat, who comes on at 4:30 Eastern, back then she wasn't even having guests, so she was always done by the time I went live at 6. And now there's just so many people doing sales on Thursday evenings. And I know when there's people I like, because like Skunky Junk and Jenny's and Black Dog's sale overlaps a bit on Tuesdays. So I'm always sitting there on both of them. I have one on my phone and one on my iPad. So I know I'm a person who will watch both, but I don't know how many other people are splitting their time, and I'm just wondering if maybe I should just not do a Thursday night sale. And instead, I think I would drop a static sale that anybody can watch at any time every week. So it's kind of the way I'm thinking right now. But if enough of you put it in the chat or in the comments below that you think I should keep my Thursday sale, then I will do that. Let me know what you think. All right, I think that's all. It's been a half hour, but it was a lot. I got a lot. I had a lot of fun. We had perfect weather. Perfect. 72 with a breeze. Like, you cannot ask for better weather. It was fantastic. So, and I don't think I'm getting any sun yet. No sun. And I didn't even put sunscreen on, but you know, we're only out in the sun for what, 10 minutes looking at stuff, and then we're back in the car driving on to the next one. All right. Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend this weekend. I hope your weather was as perfect as mine was here in Ohio. And remember, be kind. It doesn't cost you anything, and it may mean everything to someone else. Bye, guys.